but the Christmas comes with traffic and some road accidents. And the Motor Transport and the Motor Transport and Traffic Directorate of the Ghana Police Service says apparently it's deploying its men to ensure a traffic and accident-free Yuletide. And Maxwell Agbagba has been speaking to Inspector Simon Tinku. He's the Director of Public Affairs at the Police MTTD. So Maxwell is on now. Maxwell, over to you.
As it is done annually, the entire police service usually comes up with an operation order that is led by the Director General Operations. Aside that, the MTTD as a department of the service also has strategies and plans to enhance road safety. And as usual, this year, the general plan has been total visibility. We will make sure our presence are felt everywhere, together with the entire police plan. For example, managing traffic in the big cities. Accra, for example, as we've started experiencing, traffic buildup is increasing, and many of our personnel are being deployed to make sure the inconveniences are reduced. Another major point we'll be looking at is safety on our roads, not just on the highways, but within the city. Pedestrian safety has become a challenge, and I think that is the reason why we met today. The figures available will tell you that pedestrian fatality is very high, especially in Accra. The nationwide percentage is hovering around 40-45, and in Accra it is over 60%. It tells you that those outside vehicles are even dying more than occupants and the drivers themselves. It is a general plan to make sure we reduce this, especially in such a festive occasion. Apart from all these things, education is also a key. We are partnering with our brothers from National Road Safety. We are not just doing it at the terminals. We will be even visiting churches and the mosques, because we realize that for the terminals, you can only get commercial drivers. And when we do it outside the terminal, for example, in the church, you will get private drivers who use their own cars. And it will interest you to know that statistics available also suggest or shows that private vehicles are crashing more than the commercial vehicles. One may argue that fine, we have more private vehicles than commercial, but usually the pressure on commercial is not as serious. The pressure on private, rather, is usually not as serious as the pressure put on commercial. So we normally expect private vehicles to record less road crashes. And generally, we believe it is a collective responsibility, not just passengers, drivers, and pedestrians. All of us need to come together and reduce the needless crashes we are recording on our roads.
Now, you talked about traffic. What really we've come to associate traffic with Christmas. What really is the cause of the usual gridlock that we experience during the Christmas?
It has become an annual affair, and one of the major reasons is Accra is a major hub when it comes to commercial activities. Apart from it being the nation's capital, people come around to buy things, especially during such festive occasions. And you can realize that a lot of cars are trooping in from other regions and sometimes even from the sub-region. And it is one of the major causes for the traffic buildup. And secondly, it looks as if all of us want to shop at the Central Business District, Okanshi, Makwala. So you realize even the cars within Accra are also trooping toward that direction. And it is compounded by those coming from outside Accra and the sub-region. And I believe that is the main reason why we are experiencing the build-up as you are describing. And as part of the measures mentioned earlier, even the National Operation Police have helped the MTTD with men. So as we speak, you go out there at various bus stops, you see policemen who are naturally not MTTD personnel, helping in making sure recalcitrant drivers do not use such laybys or bypasses as loading points. All these things contribute towards and pedestrian walkways being blocked, used for trading and other things, all impede free flow of traffic.